session of Profile Building Fair on language learning programs. We have Kareena with us, who is the founder of Acing Languages. Let me just give you a few brief overview of what Acing Languages is. So in this session, you'll get an overview of the standard programs, and it can be taken up by anyone who wants to learn one of the 6 languages that are Spanish, French, German, Italian, Japanese, Chinese. Also, they have the immersion program, which enables you to virtually travel to a country and learn the language and much more. It is an online language learning platform for students in which native language skills students teach other students across the world. And they strongly believe that there is no one better who can guide you than a skilled student who knows what it is like to be taught and understands your needs. Now, let me talk about the founder, that is Kareena, who is with us today. She grew up between Europe, Asia, and North Africa, and she did Spanish and French for the IGCSE and was rewarded the bilingual IB diploma in Spain. She's currently studying international business and language in Paris. At the age of 17, she started teaching Spanish and French to students in different parts of the world. These students were learning the language for different purposes. Some came to her to ace their exams, some who wanted to learn the language from a native just for fun, and others who wanted to perfect the language before moving to a country or before migrating. While she started only with 20 students in the beginning, in 2 years, this number has grown exponentially, and hence she decided to start what is known as Acing Languages today. Welcome, Kareena, to the Next Genius webinars.
Thank you so much for the introduction. I'm very happy to be here. Good morning to everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. I'm very excited to introduce you to my company, Acing Languages. As mentioned, an online language learning platform in which native teachers teach other students 6 languages. So just a little introduction about me. So as mentioned earlier, I grew up between Europe, Spain, Asia, India, and North Africa, Morocco. And yes, I was awarded the IGCSE, the bilingual IB diploma in both Spanish and English. So I did both my subjects in Spanish and English. And I did this in Valencia in Spain, where I'm from and where I am right now. I speak 6 languages. I speak Spanish, French, Italian, a little German, Hindi, and English. And I live in Paris, in France, and I've been teaching Spanish and French to students around the world for 2 years. And I reached a stage where I had more students than hours, and that's when I decided, why not get other native teachers like myself to teach their own language? So that's how Acing Languages started. So here's a summary of what we're going to be doing today, what I'm going to be telling you about. So the first one is a little introduction about Acing Languages. So what we do, what is Acing Languages? The next one is what makes us different to other online language learning platforms. I will also speak about the 3 programs we offer. So we offer an academic program, a standard program, and an immersion program. Then we move on to how we can help you, what some of our past students have to say about us, why learning a foreign language is important, and finally, how you can enroll for this and be part of the Acing Languages family. So what is Acing Languages? We're an online language learning platform in which native teachers teach languages to other students around the world. I highly recommend you to type Acing Languages on Google and check out our website to find more information on what we do. So the languages we offer are Spanish, French, Italian, Chinese, Japanese, and German. And all of our teachers are natives, meaning that our Spanish teachers are sitting in Spain and teaching you Spanish, our French teachers are in Paris, Chinese teachers are in China, and so on. So they are natives. The next one is our mission. So our mission is divided into 3 sections. The first one is to make language learning fun and enjoyable. So we really want you at the end of every class to say, oh my God, I can't wait until my next language learning class. The second one is to ace your exams. So a lot of our students are doing the IGCSE or the IB. We've also done other curriculums. So we teach students in different parts of the world. So we also do the French baccalaureate, the Spanish baccalaureate, as well as, ICSE and so on. But the main ones we focus on are IGCSE and IB. And I will be explaining a little bit more about this, but our students have seen a significant improvement in their grades after classes with us. So we really want you to get good grades in your exams. And the third one is creating a strong Async Languages community. So our students are from all over, like I said, so the idea is to connect them through this platform and create a strong family between the teachers and the students in different countries. So some of the universities our students have been admitted to are Harvard University, Yale, the University of Mannheim, Babson, Essex Business School in France and Singapore, the University of Southern California, London College of Fashion, and many others. So what makes us different? The first thing is that all of our teachers are natives, like as mentioned earlier. So these are just a few pictures of our teachers. We have over 20 teachers right now. So we have Alejandra for Spanish, Laura Barrazzina, Anyu for Japanese, Antonia for German, Daphne for Italian, Lilong for Mandarin, Maria for German, and so on, Clémentine for French. These are just a few images of them. They really want you to get the right accent and indulge in the culture in every single class. So that's the idea behind it. We also really want you to speak the language, be open. So when you visit one of these countries, you're as fluent as a native. So that's the idea. The next one is that we customize the classes to your needs and to your curriculum. So we strongly believe that every student is different. And that is the reason why we customize the classes to your needs, to your curriculum. If you're moving to a country, we will teach you vocab, which would be useful for that if you're doing an exchange, or if you're doing it for a school purpose, we also customize it to your needs. And we teach in both groups and individually. So like one other thing that makes us different is if you're doing the IB or the IGCSE, our teachers are products of the IB and IGCSE, meaning that we're not just studying the curriculum and teaching it to you, we've actually lived it and experienced it. So we can really relate to you as students. We've all done the IGCSE and IB before. So we're happy to help you with that. And our idea is really for you to have fun. So it's not another online boring class. We want you to step out of your comfort zone. We want it to be interactive. So not only do the grades matter, but we also want to go a step forward, and we want you to have fun in our classes. So for that, we play some interactive games. We do some drawing, we do some speaking exercises, conversations. What would you do if you were in a restaurant in Italy or in Spain or in France, etc. So again, you travel to the country of your choice in every single class. And anyone and everyone can learn. So we teach people from different countries. We teach all age groups, all nationalities, and you can learn from the comfort of your own home. And finally, we are a global family. So we really believe in creating a strong Async Languages community. Our family is growing every single day. We have students in all 5 continents. And I'm really happy to welcome, I would be very happy to welcome some of you to our family. So our programs, we have 3 programs, which I will explain in a little more depth. So the first one is the academic program. So I believe a lot of you are doing, are studying a language for an academic purpose. So this applies to IGCSE, IB, and also other curriculums, not necessarily both of them. So the idea is to ace your exams, right? So we want to customize the classes to your curriculum and to your needs. And the first thing we ask our students when they join our classes is, what grade do you really want to get? Because we really want to make sure you get that and meet your expectations through language learning. Our past students, like I said, have seen a significant improvement in their grades. They've gone from a B to an A star in the IGCSE, or in the IB, they've gone from a 5 to a 7 in just a few classes with us. We had others who went from a 4 to a 6. So you really see that jump in your grades. And hopefully get into your dream university. Like I said, our students have been admitted to Harvard, Yale, USC, Essex Business School, and many more. So we want your dreams to come true. So we will help you with that. And we want you to learn about the culture. And I'm really going to emphasize on this because for most curriculums like the IGCSE and the IB, knowing about the Spanish culture or the French culture is really a requirement and part of the curriculum. So there's no one better to teach you this than a native teacher in that country, in their home country. So they'll show you traditions. If you're taking classes in March, for example, and in Valencia, we have this festival called Fallas, they might just take the computer out and show you a little bit of what Fallas looks like. So you really get an insight into the actual culture of the country. And the last one is that you're learning with the right accent, which I believe is as important as learning the grammar. Speaking any language with the right accent is super, super important. So you will be focusing on this in class. The next one is the standard program. So the standard program is, again, for fun. We want to teach you the language for fun. Just to give you an idea of how it works, what schools cover in 1 year is what we cover in 10 to 20 classes, depending on how fast you learn things. We don't want to rush you, so we'll go with the flow and make sure you learn as much as you can in our classes. A lot of our students have become fluent as well. Like I said, we play games. So we have a clothing item game in which we teach you the colors in Spanish or Italian or Japanese, whatever language it happens to be. And we say, okay, me puedes traer, can you bring una camisa roja? So can you bring a red t-shirt? And you run and get the red t-shirt and so on. It works very well with kids. We have our students join from the age of 3, some of them because they want to become bilingual, others join in the 5th grade and move on and continue with Spanish until the 12th. So it's entirely up to you. The earlier you start, the more likely it is for you to become fluent. And again, the idea is to make it interactive. So this is our immersion program. I will explain a little bit about it, but I want you to watch a video. I think it will clarify everything. So I'm just going to play it. Please let me know if you can hear it.
Hi everyone, my name is Kareena, and here's a sneak peek to the immersion program at Acing Languages, in which you will learn the language from one of our native teachers, master the accent, local expressions and gestures, sing, dance, cook, play fun games, and much more. Travel to the country of your choice in 8 classes and make lifelong friends. So, let me introduce you to some of our native teachers around the world. Vamos a España, let's go to Spain.
Hola, soy Marta de Valencia, España. From learning Spanish to eating some delicious tapas to dancing to flamenco to attending some of the traditional festivals, I am excited to show you my country. Let's go to Mexico.
Hola, buenos días. Me llamo Rafa, soy de Mexico. Do you want to improve your Spanish? Maybe make guacamole or meet a real mariachi group? If so, you're in the right place. Let's go to France now.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Sophia et je viens de Paris. I'm currently in the beautiful south of France and I'm excited to make crêpes, to visit the Eiffel Tower and to teach you Francais. Now, let's go to Milan. Ciao, I'm Cecilia and I'm going to teach you Italian. Also, I'm going to show you how to make pizza margherita and I'm going to teach you some Laura Pausini songs. Let's go to German.
Hello, it's Hersa Angelina and I'm from Germany. Right now, I'm in front of the most popular building in Berlin, the Brandenburger Tor. Originally, I'm from Hamburg. I'm excited to teach a lot of you guys more about the gorgeous Germany. And see you soon. Cheers! Let's go to Japan.
日本の東京からこんにちは、アンジュです。Do you want to learn more about anime and manga? If so, join me. Then let's go to China next.
你好, I'm Laura from Shanghai. I look forward to the fun Chinese activities like going for a marathon on the Great Wall of China. Let's get back to Kareena.
For more information on the Acing Languages immersion program, feel free to contact us on WhatsApp or follow one of our social media pages. See you soon.
Perfect. So that was a quick introduction of the immersion program. I hope you all enjoyed that. So the idea behind it is that you get to virtually travel to the country of your choice. So you're guided by a native and you're also learning the language from a native teacher. You're playing games. So for example, in Spain, you dance to flamenco, you cook patatas bravas and paella, which is a traditional dish. So it's really a lot of fun. In China, you go on a marathon on the Great Wall of China, you make dumplings. In Italy, you make pizza. In Germany, you sing to German songs. So it's really about having fun in 8 classes, and it's done in a group of 8 people as well. So the immersion program is only for groups, whereas the academic and the standard program can be done both individually or in groups. So let's move on to the next part. So how can we help you? So the first one is that we will help you ace your exams and get into your dream university. As mentioned, I'm emphasizing on this because I know a lot of you are in that stage right now. You're probably applying to universities and you want to get good grades. So we can help you with that. The next one is to help you get the right accent and become fluent in no time with our native teachers. And these are just some past reasons for which our students have learned the language. So with us, one of it is for fun. Like as mentioned before, you want to make it interactive for you. The other one is for an academic purpose, whether it's for exams, for school or university. Maybe you're moving to that country, maybe you're moving to France or Japan or China or wherever it happens to be, so we can help you with that. Or you're doing an exchange in that specific country. So we will give you vocab that would be useful for your exchange. Another fun fact is that Spanish is the second most spoken language in the US. So a lot of our students go to the US to study, and when they reach there, they realize how many Latinos there are around them. So if you speak Spanish before going to the US fluently, it's going to open so many doors for you, and it's going to be super easy to communicate and make friends and network, etc. Learning a different language also opens up job opportunities, and this is very, very important. And this is something I keep on emphasizing and telling my students. If you apply for a job and there's someone else with exactly the same qualifications as you, but there's only one spot for that job, you're more likely to get it if you're bilingual. So becoming bilingual is something really, really important that makes you different from other people around you. So that's another reason for learning a language. And of course, there are many more, but I could go on, but I don't want to. I have a limited amount of time. So what some past students have to say about Acing Languages. So I want to show you a short video. So this is Nikhil Kamath. He was at the American School of Bombay, and he got into Harvard University. So he studied Spanish with us, and he went from a 5 to a 7 out of 7 in the IB. So I'm just going to show you his testimonial.
Hi, my name is Nikhil. I'm in the 12th grade at the American School of Bombay. I take IB Spanish, and I have been working with Kareena for the last 2 weeks. In just 2 weeks, I have seen a significant improvement in both my speaking skills and my grammar. I have thoroughly enjoyed my classes with Kareena because it's a fun, energetic, and optimistic space where it's okay to take risks, and it's a safe space where even if you aren't so sure about something, you can still try it out. And Kareena really works hard and is dedicated to creating that kind of space for her students. She's also so committed and dedicated to our learning. I walked away from every class having learned something new, but more importantly, in just 14 days, I did 12 classes with Kareena. She always found time for me and was always there to answer my questions or help me out when I was in a little bit of a panic. However, the greatest thing about Kareena is that she clearly has a passion for languages. She really embraced my passion for Spanish and projected her passion for Spanish and French on me through these classes. There's no one else better who can help you with this prep. So ace it with Kareena.
So that's one student testimonial, and we have one more. Of course, there are many more on the Instagram page. I will share the details of that so you can have a look at all of them. So this is Meryl. She got into Babson, so I'm going to share her testimonial as well.
Hi, my name is Meryl. I'm currently in the 12th grade. I recently started learning Spanish with Kareena, and it has made such a huge difference. I've always found Spanish hard before, and especially in the IB, I struggled with it a lot. But once I started my classes with Kareena, everything changed. I actually started to enjoy the subject, and in fact, in just about 4 classes, I improved so much. My speaking improved so much, and that's never happened to me before. Kareena herself has like such an obvious passion and love for this language, and that makes me want to put in more effort and want to work harder towards learning the subject and doing well in school. And yeah, so is it with Kareena?
There we go.
Hi, my name.
Oops, sorry. So feel free to follow our Instagram page for fun videos, for content, even if you're not studying a language. I mean, it is a lot of fun. There are fun videos we post, reels. So this is just a little bit of the Instagram account, how it looks. Yeah, so we have reasons why to learn Mandarin, the different accents in Spain. So Spanish is spoken in over 20 countries. And for Italian, we have a reel, and she talks about eating pizza in Italy. We posted about the national festival in France. We have a tip of the week, which we give you every week, on how to improve. And some live content, like for example, Italy won the Euro Cup. So we actually have videos of that happening. So I don't know how happy you are about Italy or if you were supporting it, but it's a lot of fun to follow the Instagram page and see. And okay. So The other thing I want to ask you, well, tell you about is why learning a foreign language is important. So there are many, many reasons. There are countless reasons. One of them is it improves your memory. So when you learn a new language, you're learning new vocab, you're expanding on the current vocab you have. So it really helps you remember things. So it improves your memory. The other one is that it improves your first language. So for example, if your first language is English, you speak it, you don't question why you speak English, right? You just grew up speaking it. So when you're learning a second language, you start questioning, oh, why do we say it this way in English and not that way? So it really improves your first language. The third one is that it makes you more open-minded. So when I say open-minded, I mean open to new cultures, open to new languages, open to new countries. And our world is extremely global. So, traveling has become so easy. Speaking languages just connects you to people and opens job opportunities for you, as well as improves your networking skills. So I really encourage you to learn a foreign language, even if you're not doing it for an academic purpose. It's very important, and you'll see that as you progress and as you grow older. Okay, so the next thing is, how can you enroll? So it's very easy. It's super simple. Just send us a WhatsApp message. In fact, I'm going to keep this slide on for just a few seconds so you can take a picture of it, and you can send us a WhatsApp and we'll send you more information. We'll send you our brochure, our website details, pricing information, anything you want to know. Just feel free to send us a message. Again, this number is only available on WhatsApp. So, and it is an international number. So maybe don't dial it, just WhatsApp call us or message us. Okay, so just maybe 3 more seconds, and next slide. Okay, also follow us on Instagram to see our content and to keep you posted with the different things we're doing. Okay, and with that, that's the end of the presentation. Thank you very much. Do you have any questions on what I said? I'm happy to answer them in the last few minutes.
Thank you so much, Kareena. The presentation was really interesting. It just hooked us, and the videos also that you shared, the immersion program especially, it was really exciting to see the different places and the different tutors. Yep, we have a few questions that have come up. So when you talked about the programs that you are offering, how students are benefiting from these courses, and what are the duration of these programs?
That's a very good question. So the duration of the program, so it really depends on the student. So we have different packages. So if you send us a WhatsApp, we will send you all the information on the brochure. But for example, from an academic perspective, we have 20 classes and 30 classes. So we have students who take classes twice a week, so 2 times a week. Every class is 1 hour, or some of them do it 5 times a week. So it really depends on you. We're very flexible. And like I said, we like to customize everything to your needs. Some of our students have started with us in the 4th grade and up to the 12th grade. Now they're even continuing with us. So, it really depends on you and how long you want to do it for.
Thank you, Kareena. You explained during the presentation that knowing Spanish in the US is a necessity, and not a necessity, but it would open up many opportunities when it comes to employment. Are these foreign languages like Spanish considered and given any relevance or priority when we are applying to the colleges in the US or universities in the US, whether they'll get any consideration?
Yes, definitely. I think when you're applying to a university, showing that you're bilingual or that you speak another foreign language really makes you different from other candidates who are applying with the same qualifications as you. So when I spoke about job opportunities, that's one aspect of it. But of course, even when you're applying to universities, speaking a language is a great skill. So showing that you're multilingual will definitely help you with your application for sure.
Thank you so much, Kareena. The last question is, you talked about students get exposure to the culture, they get to learn different cultures and traditions other than just learning the languages. So when it comes to these academic and standard, we got to know that from the immersion program, we get to learn about these cultures. But when it comes to academic and standard programs, do we get this added benefit of learning different cultures, traditions?
Definitely, yes. So the immersion is really focused on culture and of course language learning as well, but it's the same for academic and standard. It's just that for the academic, it's focused more on your curriculum, but like I said, it is a requirement to know about the culture even for the IGCSE and IB. if you go through the syllabus as students and if you go through the mark scheme, they really want you to know about la cultura hispanohablante, so the Spanish culture or the French culture. So we do tell you about festivals, we do show you around because like I said, all of our teachers are in that country at that specific moment. So definitely you will be traveling to every class, to the country of your choice in every class. Yes.
Thank you. With that, we come to the end of the session, Kareena. Before we close the session and before we share a few resources with the students, do you have any final comments or any final piece of advice you would like to share with the students and educators present in the webinar?
No, I would just like to thank you for this opportunity. I really enjoyed telling you about Acing Languages. And like I said, if you're interested in enrolling or just knowing a little bit more about the benefits of learning different languages, just feel free to DM us on Instagram or WhatsApp us or email us. And thank you so much once again.
Thank you so much, Kareena. Before we close the session, we have 3 resources to share with our students. First is Ask Us Anything initiative that we are doing on our Instagram page. You can share any doubts, queries you have regarding college admissions, applications, IELTS, SAT preparation, or anything, and our counselors would answer your doubts through recorded videos, and we'll be sharing the same on our Instagram page to benefit the whole community of our students and educators. Our Instagram account is Next Genius Webinars. Link is provided in the chat box. And we also have 2 upcoming fairs in the month of August. One is Research Symposium, and it will be on August 6th. And the other one is Study Medicine Abroad, which will be happening on 2 days, that is August 21st and 22nd. You will register for both the events using the links that are provided in the description box. We also have a YouTube account that is Next Genius Webinars, where we have a lot of content, various content, where we post informational and educational videos on college admissions, career guidance, counseling, profile building, what to study at college, how you can write essays for your college applications, SAT and ACT prep, and much more. You can even access our YouTube channel that is Next Genius Webinars through the link that's provided in the chat box. And with that, we come to the end of the session on Acing Languages. Once again, thank you so much, Kareena, for the wonderful session and also giving an overview of Acing Languages.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Have a nice day.
You too. Thank you. And bye.
Bye.